Welcome to Fort Negley. Located in the heart of Nashville, this fort was built and occupied by the Union forces during the Civil War. Fort Negley was the largest inland stone fort built during the Civil War. It covered 4 acres of land and measured 600 feet by 300 feet. Here's a historic marker located at the front of Fort Negley. It reads, "The guns of Fort Negley, commanding 3 turnpikes to the south and southeast, opened in the Battle of Nashville, December 15th, 1864. This site was selected by Captain J.S. Morton as the key strong point in the Federal line around the city. The European-style fort, named for General James S. Negley, was built of stone, logs, earth, and railway iron." Fort Negley was built between October and December of 1862 by conscript laborers, predominantly slaves and free blacks. More than 2,700 laborers worked building Negley. They lived in the open air along the Fort Negley hillside, and between 600 and 800 died. Only 310 received pay for their work. The fort was not attacked during the war. However, most historians agree that the first shots fired in the Battle of Nashville came from inside Fort Negley. Here we are in the center of Fort Negley. This is a 360-degree view from the top of the fort. As you can see, the Union soldiers would have been able to see any Confederate forces from miles away. From the top of Fort Negley, you can see Peach Orchard Hill, another site in the Battle of Nashville. This sign reads, "At 2:45 in the afternoon on December 16th, 1864, 4 Union brigades, including 1 United States Colored Troops regiment, assaulted Peach Orchard Hill in an attempt to dislodge the far-right Confederate flank. In a series of attacks, the USCT's 13th Tennessee Infantry Regiment advanced as close as the abattis, protecting the Confederate log and earthen breastworks before falling back with heavy casualties. 5 color bearers from the regiment lost their lives." As the camera pans up, you can see Peach Orchard Hill off in the distance. Here is a graphic of the design of Fort Negley. As you can see, it had 3 levels of defense, making it almost impossible to penetrate. From Fort Negley, we no longer see advancing Confederate troops, but rather the modern skyline of downtown Nashville. As we circle back around to the front of Fort Negley, we see a large American flag that reminds us that even though our country was once divided during the Civil War, we are now united and can be proud of all the soldiers that fought for our freedom.